Ilsa says, I've been reading some classical novels, but I have this little problem. I keep finding some words that I've never seen before. Any suggestion to expand my old English vocabulary? So if you're dealing with old English, then you should congratulate yourself that at least you feel comfortable with modern English. But I have some news that could either be good news or bad news. I don't know how you want to take it. No matter what level you get to, you will always find words that you don't know. I've been reading every day for 20 years. I read a lot. 30? I don't know. I read a lot. And I find words that I don't know all the time. I'm a native English speaker, and when I'm reading, I often come across words that I don't know. It happens a lot. There are hundreds of thousands of words in the English language. The average university graduate knows somewhere between 30 and 40,000 of those hundreds of thousands. So it's not a surprise, and it's easy to think, oh, every native English speaker knows every word. No, not even close. Now, it's true that many of the difficult words are very low frequency, right? The top 10,000 words that are high frequency, yes, most people know those. You probably know those, right? But then once you get into the outer territories, you explore that space and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And the bad or good news is that will never stop. You will never learn all the words. I haven't learned all the words. Nobody has ever learned all the words. It's never happened. So anyone who reads anything ever will always come across words they don't know. I don't know. So is that good news or bad news? You tell me. Now, once you've sort of got over that, then you have to ask yourself, okay, old books. I find old words in old books. What should I do? First, don't stress that you don't know the word. That's fine. It's normal to not know words, as I said. So what you should do is try to understand the word in context first. Step 1, can you get it from the context? Can you guess what it means or how it's used? Can you feel the meaning from the whole sentence? If you can, and you're pretty confident that you know what it means, then just continue reading. I'm pretty sure I know what they're saying there. I'm going to keep reading. I can guess what that means from the situation. I don't even need to look it up, because it might not be a great use of your time to look up that word in a dictionary and study it carefully. Because, why? It's an old word, as you said. It's low frequency. Now, if it's a high frequency modern word that you don't know, it's probably worth your time to seriously look it up and in an all-English dictionary, find the definition or definitions, the multiple definitions, look at the different forms, look at some example sentences with that word, and then try to make a few of your own sentences, especially for high frequency words. But if it's those old words and you know, I'm never going to use this, maybe quickly look it up in the dictionary and then move on. Because if you're always looking up words, it can be tiring and it might force you to give up reading. So I would not be the first person to tell you that you have to look up every word when you read a book. I would not tell you that. It really depends. Is that word going to be very useful? Do you need to know it? Is that an important word? Now, one way that I like to look up words, I rarely use a dictionary now. When I find a new word or I discover a new word, then I usually just ask Google. So I have my Google Home here, and then I'll ask a word. So let's see. Oh, okay, let's do this one. Hey Google, what does the word vociferous mean?
Vociferous is used as an adjective to mean, especially of a person or speech, vehement or clamorous, similarly to outspoken and vocal. Do you want to hear vociferous used in a sentence?
Yes.
Here's an example of vociferous being used in a sentence. He was a vociferous opponent of the takeover. Do you want to hear how vociferous is spelled?
Yes.
Vociferous is spelled Vociferous.
Thank you.
Glad you like it.
No, I wouldn't say I like it, but so that's kind of the method, and you can use. I use an assistant because then I don't have to actually search. If I'm reading a book, then I can just continue talking and then go back to the book, and I don't have to stop and look at my computer. And it's actually a great way to do it. Now, if that doesn't work for you, if you like to actually look at it, then there are lots of great resources for you. I always recommend the freedictionary.com because it usually has tons of great examples. And I would recommend also maybe vocabulary.com. That one's quite good. And some of the other ones are okay too. Vocabulary.com, dictionary.com are all both great websites to use, and actually great apps to use as well, because they have a lot of example sentences. So I hope that helps, Ilse, if that's how you say your name correctly. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the courses, which are on sale in the links in the description.